Start. Hello, good morning, all the students of Eminent English Medium School. And today we are discussing about our online classes held from the Eminent English Medium School. Today we are discussing about some problem solving skill about the Coulomb's law. Let's start. Here the first problem is that ordinary thinking questions. Ordinary thinking questions like as here two charges are given. Let's suppose Q1 and Q2. Their amounts let's suppose 1 microcoulomb and 2 microcoulomb. And the distance between them let's suppose 3 meter. Then what will be the amount of force acting between these two charged particles? That is F is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 upon R square. Substituting these values, we can find the force applied between these two charged particles. And the second question on this topic is that what is the nature of forces? If these charged particles are of the same nature, then the force of repulsion acted between them. But if the charged particles are of opposite nature, then the force of attraction acted between them. The second type questions on this topic is that we calculate the distance between the two charged particles. When the force amount of charges Q1 and Q2 are given, then it questions is that what is the distance between any two charged particles. On substituting the value of F Q1 Q2 in this formula, we get the distance between the two charged particles. The third type questions is that if two charged particles Q1 and Q2 are placed at some distance in air, let the force acting between these charged particles is 45 Newton. Then what happens if the charged particles are placed at the same distance in water? इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस पूछे जा सकते हैं, जैसे कि अगर दो चार्ज पार्टिकल्स एयर में हैं और लेट सपोज उनके बीच में कुछ भी डिस्टेंस है और उनके बीच में जो बल लग रहा है वो 45 न्यूटन का है, तो अगर इन चार्ज पार्टिकल्स को इतनी ही दूरी पर वाटर में प्लेस कर दिया जाए तो अमाउंट जो फोर्स का है वो कितना हो जाएगा? एज वी नो दैट F मीडियम इज इक्वल टू K इनटू F एयर. हम लोग जैसा जानते हैं भी या फिर कर सकते हैं कि अगर ये चार्ज पार्टिकल्स एयर में है तो इनके बीच में जो फोर्स लगेगा वो 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 upon R square, while in the medium, let us suppose water, the force is acted 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 K Q1 Q2 upon R square. Here the K is dielectric constant of water and its value is given as 80. Then dividing these two equations, that is equation first and second, we obtain Fw upon Fa is equal to all the amounts quantities are cancel out and we get K. Then Fw is equal to K into Fa, that is 80 into 45. Because in air the force acted between two charged particles 45 Newton is given. Then this is the amount of force between two charged particles in any medium. If in the place of water the other mediums are chosen, then we use the dielectric constant for that medium. The third type question is that if 3 charged particles or 4 charged particles are placed at any geometrical shape bodies, that is, let us suppose a rectangular, let us suppose 3 charged particles Q1, Q2 and Q3 having magnitude all of 1 microcoulomb, or let's suppose 1 microcoulomb, Q2 2 microcoulomb and Q3 is 3 microcoulomb. Q1, Q2 and Q3. Then the question is that what is the net amount of force acting between these acted on Q1 or any of charged particles? Let's try to solve this type of questions. First of all, we want to obtain the force. F is equal to, let us suppose the force due to Q2 charged particle is F1. Then F1 is calculated as 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 upon R square. Let us suppose this is equilateral triangle having sides 1 meter. Then the value of F1 is calculated as 9 into 10 power 9 Q1 1 microcoulomb, that is 1 into 10 power minus 6 coulomb, and Q2 is 2 microcoulomb, that is 2 into 10 power minus 6 upon 1 square. On solving this value, we get 18 into 10 power minus 12 Newton into 10 power 9 Newton, then get 18 into 10 power minus 3 Newton. The question is that what is the direction of force? If here we consider Q1 and Q2 both have positive charge, then the direction of force is given as F1. Similarly, we get the force between Q1 and Q3, and the direction of force F2, this force is F2, is given as F2 calculated as F2 हम लोग कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? Q1 और Q3 के बीच में लगने वाले फोर्स को, यहाँ पे इक्विलेटरल ट्रायंगल दिया रहता है, तो ये हमारे पास 1 मीटर ही होगा, all sides are equal. And F2 is given as 9 into 10 power 9 into Q2. यहाँ पे हम वैल्यू Q1 और Q3 के लेंगे, तो Q1 की वैल्यू 1 into 10 power minus 6 कूलम, जबकि Q3 की वैल्यू हमारे पास है 3 into 10 power minus 6 कूलम upon 1 square. Similarly, we calculate the F2. Here F1 and F2 are found. But what is the angle between F1 and F2? Since this equilateral triangle contains all angle is 60, then this is the vertically opposite angle, so it is also 60. Then what is the net force acted on Q1 is calculated as, since F1 and F2 both are vector quantity, so it deals with the vector law. That is given as net force F is equal to under root F1 square plus F2 square plus 2 F1 F2, and here theta is 60, then cos 60. On solving this, we get the total amount of force acted on these charged particles. Similarly, we solve other types of questions. And in NCERT, these types of questions are 5 or 6. यहाँ पे कुछ क्वेश्चन दिए जा रहे हैं जो आप लोग घर पे सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल के लिए लेट्स सपोज 4 चार्ज पार्टिकल्स, मान लेते हैं कि हमारे पास 4 चार्ज पार्टिकल्स हैं Q1, Q2, Q3 एंड Q4 हैविंग अमाउंट Q1, Q2, Q3 एंड Q4 having amount Q1 is equal to 1 microcoulomb, Q2 is equal to 2 microcoulomb, Q3 is equal to 3 microcoulomb, and Q4 is equal to 4 microcoulomb. The distance between any two charge particles, since it is placed on the corners of the square, is 1 meter. Then the question is that what is the net amount of force acted on any charge particles? Let us suppose Q1. तो सबसे पहले हम लोग Q1 की फोर्स कैसे निकालेंगे? हम लोग Q2 के कारण फोर्स निकालेंगे. इसकी डायरेक्शन इस तरीके से आएगी क्योंकि ये दोनों ही पॉजिटिवली चार्ज हैं, तो फोर्स ऑफ रिपल्स का काम करेगा. इसी तरीके से हम Q3 के कारण निकालेंगे, तो यहाँ पे फोर्स लेट अस सपोज ये आपके पास F1 आ जाएगा, ये F2 आ जाएगा, और यहाँ पे हम Q4 और Q1 के बीच में फोर्स निकालेंगे. बट Q1 और Q4 के बीच की डिस्टेंस 1 मीटर नहीं होगी. यहाँ पे डिस्टेंस 1 मीटर है, ये डिस्टेंस आप 1 मीटर ले सकते हैं, लेकिन ये डिस्टेंस आप 1 मीटर नहीं ले सकते, because it is the diagonal of square and it is root 2 meter. Root 2 meter. Then here we use the in the place of r under root 2 meter, and its direction is away from this chart, that is F3. Now we can calculate the A. First of all हम फाइंड करेंगे F1 और F2 को. कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? नॉर्मली कूलॉम के लॉ से. F1 and F2 is find that F1 is given as 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 F1, that is Q1 and Q2. Q1 Q2 upon R square or 1 meter square, and F2 is calculated as F2 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q3 upon R square. Now F3 is find that F3 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q4 upon under root 2 square. Here these three are vector quantity, so find the resultant of F1 and F2. calculated as f dash. F dash is the resultant of f1 and f2, that is under root f1 square plus f2 square plus 2 f1 f2 cos theta. Here the angle between these two are 90, so theta will be taken as 90. On finding the value of f dash, the value of f dash is obtained in this direction because the diagonal of the vector represent the resultant, and here the f dash and f3 are in the same direction, so the resultant of these two, that is f net, is equal to f3 and f dash. As similarly we solve other types of questions given in our NCERT books. This is all about the numerical solve.